Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be going over all of the current features that I have on my custom Disney Store Buzz. I decided to make this a long video because the YouTube shorts are fine and all, but I do feel like posting a real long, in-depth video over all the things that I've done does fare a bit better. So, obviously we have the original Disney Store Buzz on the left and my custom on the right. Now keep in mind, this is a work in progress still. I have quite a bit more to do. So, the job is not over yet. First things first, you can already tell that there's a different head sculpt, and that's because I used the Toy Story 4 Thinkway Buzz head to replace the original Disney Store head, which I think is infinitely better. Not to say that the Disney Store Buzz has like a terrible head or anything, but I think it just kind of looks a little bit awkward, a little bit more pale. And I don't really like the fact that the eyes just kind of look elsewhere. Not entirely movie accurate, but it's okay. I think the collapsible helmet does make up for it. I'm sorry, just gotta shuffle a bit. Here we have the custom Disney Store Buzz. As you can tell, he's got the Toy Story 4 head, and it looks amazing. I think it looks a lot better with this body shape. So yeah, there's that. He's got a completely different voice box because as much as I like the original Disney Store Buzz phrases, most of them are pretty inaccurate and they're more of when he's actually alive, like in the first movie. So I think the less you have, sometimes it can be better. So I'll demonstrate all these. Unless if you haven't seen my voice box mod on my shorts, I'll just demonstrate them here anyways.
A distress signal is coming from that rocket. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. It's just you and me now, Cadet. Laser at full power. Meteor shower, look out! Mission accomplished. Return to base.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
No time to explain. Attack!
Not today, Zurg.
Open the pod bay doors. Prepare for hypersleep. Scanning perimeter.
Shields to maximum. The slingshot maneuver is all we've got. Full speed ahead.
It's a secret mission in uncharted space. It's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go. To infinity and beyond.
We're going on, Space Ranger.
Yeah, so that's all the voice lines. I think, again, the less you have, the better it can be, because there's more accurate to toy mode Buzz. Also, as you can see, the shoulder pads are gone because I used a Dremel, cut them down because they look ugly. And my good buddy Garrett Darkstar not only provided me with some of the voice lines for this voice box, but he also will provide me with some 3D printed shoulder pads, which will look infinitely better for sure. You may have also noticed that there are some ball joints on Buzz's hands, and that's because I managed to successfully install them. Although I do still need to super glue some of the parts so that way they don't like fall off, because I mean, it's still a work in progress, so I'm not like fully cementing everything just yet. You know, I want to make sure that I get all the certain kinks fixed up. So, you know, you can have him pointing his laser, and then you can also kind of give him like a sort of Spanish Buzz look, because you know, his wrist is kind of bent over. So, you know, when he first shows up, he's like, kind of does that. The wings will need new stickers, and you know, all the other stickers that are missing. You can also demonstrate this hand. You know, you got the wrist joint right here, so he can talk to his wrist communicator, contact Star Command. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, gotta glue them in, gotta make sure that they're nice and secure because they will definitely fall off. Yeah, I mean, that's the base stuff. I know there's going to be a few other cosmetic changes, like for example the waist. So Garrett Darkstar said that he has an extra flexible waist that I could potentially use. I'm going to need to ask Hacker Billy how to get it on, because I know that he said that he had a flexible waist on his Disney Store Buzz, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll have to ask him for a little tutorial, or at least some sort of like guide. If I need to get spare Thinkway Buzz legs, whether it's collection or, you know, standard figures, then I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, the karate button was one that I was thinking of doing. And I tried getting some advice from Hacker Billy, but I might be a little, you know, iffy on doing that, because I already tried on a previous jetpack to cut this out. I did successfully. I cut this all out, and I was going to install the button, but I didn't realize, but on my original Buzz, my Disney Store Buzz, the wing, the part that holds the wing in place broke, and that sucked. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to scrap that idea and just, you know, use a Dremel, drill these holes, and put fake screws in just to give it that aesthetic look. So this will be the button. Maybe I'll change my mind someday, but for now, that's kind of what I'm stuck with. But yeah, other than that, I will just need to install a laser, like soundboard, and then a new laser light. I might just Dremel this in and then put a little bulb there. Aside from that, that is pretty much it. You know, just for those features. I will need to either touch up the greens with some more paint, or I'll just use glow-in-the-dark paint. Well, I'll probably need to touch up for sure, because I've got a lot of scuff marks from the Dremel and also just cosmetic wear. So yeah. One thing I will go back on regarding the voice box is that this blue button does nothing now. I'll probably figure a way to get it to where the button can be pressed by both. But if not, I mean, the blue button's there for aesthetics. That's just how Buzz looks. So yeah, we'll leave it that way. So yeah, new laser, new shoulder pads, flexible waist, new stickers for sure, and just a general cleanup. And I definitely want to put glow-in-the-dark paint all over, because I'd love to have a Disney Store Buzz that glows, that doesn't cost hundreds of dollars, because it's a limited edition, you know? So yeah, that is basically gonna do it for my custom Disney Store Buzz. I'm very proud of the progress, and I'm very excited to see where I can go with it. If there's anything else I need to add, I did draw some marks on here on his legs, because I was gonna do the fake screws there as well, and then like add rivets, you know, but I'm debating. And then also just like cutting down on like the articulation to kind of make it more like movie accurate. But I think the way Buzz's arms are actually kind of looks like they're straight down, you know? Like, I feel like Disney Store Buzz was very successful in retaining that sort of movie accurate posability. So I might just leave it like this. Because I tried to go for more of the simple stuff to do, but I mean, a lot of this was pretty difficult to begin with, so yeah. I think that's going to do it for this video. So if you liked it, leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, because I'd love to hear feedback and just kind of like, you know, what you guys think of custom Buzz figures. Do you have the Disney Store Buzz, and are you planning to make any modifications with it? Share with a friend. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, and I'll keep you updated on my Buzz Lightyear action figures. So with that being said, hope you have a great day or a great night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.